These guys, welcome back to another episode of Honkai Star Rail. What, like, I think the 11th? But, no. Back here, I didn't really do much. I only just kind of did. I think I just did the daily mission. So, let us continue on with where we left off.
The next destination?
Boulder.
Up to you.
A sunset rendezvous.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel. Yup. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
That's the above-ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on this.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
Do we get to go into a closet again and become one with
What
it?
do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day?
Closet.
Or walk around a bit more first? Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Better than most people that we've seen. I think he's a good person.
Don't you have something cool to say? Like, appearances can be deceiving?
Here it's.
I don't try to disagree. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
He's not wrong.
Fine, we'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic
Yeehaw!
Wild West.
Bang, bang. You're not wrong. Space.
Anyone else sleepy?
Bang. So cool. March looks the most awake after she yawned. I'll pretend yawn. Yep, March looks the most awake.
No, I don't. Besides, I've never pulled an all-nighter before. Do you know how bad it is for your skin?
I'll keep watch.
Bruh, I don't trust you.
Bronya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Why would we trust Bronya
Not
to
really.
keep watch?
Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia, forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
I don't know. Is closet? Oh, I can't become one with closet. Greasy food magazine. Investigate. Paper, pens, and a plot of pot. Why did I say plot? Pot. A black ink. Are laid out on a plain wooden table. You lean down slightly, trying to make out the messy handwriting on the paper. Technology in the underworld might be outdated, but printing as a technique remains as prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment opted to handwrite its notes to give customers a warm feeling of being valued. This kind thought only manages to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over the polite and pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part at the bottom of the page. Dear T, the owner warmly invites you to rate our service. Ah, a grading session, your favorite. You vaguely remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the back seat of a hover taxi, flying from one place to the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi didn't chat with you for the whole ride, not offering even the most courtesy of greeting. But as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You're the embodiment of impartiality. You would never take part of a test with a score of 94 and change it to a 50 for a pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. Look around this cheap room and you hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. Now, you're the most important critic in the whole galaxy. Do you guess? Please rate how comfortable the bed is in your hotel room. Very satisfying. Bed very good. If you choose between this bed and the small bed in the Empress Express. Why did I say Empress? Not the word, my brain work. In the Express's passenger car, you wouldn't hesitate for a second. You'd guess, rate the tea provided at our hotel. Neutral. Average. You wouldn't turn away such a pot of tea if you're engrossed in reading or gaming. Okay. Do you guess? Please rate the lighting and view from the hotel. It's not that's probably the best you can get, yeah. They're satisfied. Lighting and view. Very good. This is hilarious. Why they have such a thing in here? The lighting in the room is exactly how you like it. Not too bright, not too dark, very comfortable. As for the view, as a well-known connoisseur of retro architect, you find the Boulder Town Street view to be very appealing. Okay. Thank you for evaluating the service in the Continental Hotel. You may leave a comment in the space below. We will take your feedback seriously and try our best to improve our service. Comment. Coming up with the original comment is always a headache. Better to make it a multiple choice question. I'm very happy. I am very happy with the excellent service, thank you. You successfully passed the component of the test. There's only one blank space left on the piece of paper. If possible, leave your name so we can notify you. If possible, please leave your name. You can. If possible, please leave your name so we can notify you when we have discounts. Discounts. What a beautiful word! Let's write your entire established name here. Friendly neighborhood nameless. Heisenberg. Does that say Heisenberg? Heisenberg. Your masterpiece is done. You now just completed the single most unbiased service review in the history of the universe, without a hint of any subjective emotion. You flip back the feedback card you've completed and discover a thick stack of identical cards. You're faced with several options. Finish. Now go over the whole review again. Comment. The shop is very happy with the excellent service Your signature. I think that was this. You're ready for the bed. Very satisfied. You're ready for the tea. Neutral. You're ready for the lightning touch view. Very satisfied. You're done. You put away the completed service evaluation card. Perhaps you should give it straight to Gustav. To the person. To demonstrate your status as a valued guest. Okay, that was funny. This was hilarious. Alright. Moving on. Bed isn't very soft. The room feels more homey. So tired. Hope we could get some good night's sleep. Oof, my review was horrible.
My wish. Your so-called
Who?
plan. What is the point of it all?
Stop playing the name game. Who did you lose?
Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never!
Recent. This is Bronya? Or is it Bronya that she's talking about?
New world.
Coming up. Oh no, it's taking. Well then.
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
What if I just decided to give him a voice there?
Who goes there? Show yourself.
Whoa, hey. I'm done there.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh?
I have nightmares recently.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
You'd better ask.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does.
No, our leader's still on the express.
You know, it was difficult
But he's
for
the
me
most
to believe
knowledgeable.
you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
Yeah, only a fool follows order blindly.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In
Okay.
the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected.
Stellaron.
Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
You should become the Supreme Guardian, maybe. Best reveal of you. No, let's go with Supreme Guardian.
You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. That was a diabolical thought. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get. Which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
The world is more complicated than you think. Let's... Can't save the world alone.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think.
Yes.
Walk with me.
I like your design. Design
Let's
is really
forget our
cool.
problems for a while.
Bronya's design is really cool. I like it. Maybe it's just adult Bronya that I really like with her design.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this.
No,
I
I
never
get
thought
like
I'd take one through
extra
such a
bunny
strange
design.
place. With someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here.
Oh, I already.
I'm not used to
me
it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still,
Yeah.
whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Well, you have two people who can go with you. Sounds like we arrived just in time.
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Yeah.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Yeah, that's right. We could help. Never like that. Always wanted to help Miss Natasha.
I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
More we shall.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center.
Well, yeah, that's not good.
I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
True.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
Alright, what's the plan? We're inviting ourselves.
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
I don't need to worry.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the Fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Same as us.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright
You won't.
rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
Give us the materials.
The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow
Rivet.
the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there.
Rivet. Sorry.
Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages
Metal
used
plate?
for immobilizing broken bones.
Oh.
There's a market in the center of
So it'd be
Rivet
like
Town.
a.
Residents left behind piles of materials
We'd use
there
it for
when
like
we
a wood.
evacuated.
It's like a wood thing.
Please look for some
Okay.
there.
Wait, no. How does that work? Metal plate. I understand if it was a piece of wood, right? And then you did the cloth, but metal. What? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old
yeah,
lab.
no, that's a good thing.
Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's
Poor
go.
things. All right, let's.
If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
All right.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar.
Oh wow.
Let's go. And
Quite
watch your step.
desolate.
I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
This town definitely is abandoned. Ooh, this looks like a cool area. Got some graffiti. What do we got?
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage.
Oh wow, what?
After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
Looks quite impressive.
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person.
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weird. Look down there. See the
Oh,
mess
'cause
that
she was
remains
at
of
yeah,
those old
'cause
stalls?
they both live
That's
there.
Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably
She's still
there.
an orphan in this one, and she's adopted by Billy in this. Anyways,
Let's keep moving. What?
I need no worry.
Careful.
amongst-
Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Don't treat me like a new recruit.
Oh, let's let go.
We have the upper hand.
This song's for you. Keep up!
There we go.
Nap time.
I'm fine.
Ready for another?
then, huh? Because he's
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town.
I've
Natasha
not
would
read
bring
any
the
of
kids
this
who behaved
clickable
well
stuff.
here for a special meal.
Read.
So, did she ever...
Who the heck are you? You look cool. What are you called? Imaginary Weaver.
Commencing support.
Leave it to me.
Naughty child.
Too late to repent.
Enemy targets.
Stand down.
Goodness. Right as I
Delicate
switch out
operation.
to someone else.
If there's medicine,
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Possible?
There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for.
There we go. Open that weakness. Right.
Too late to repent.
Too late to apologize.
The truth of life and death. With the sanctuary is but a vision.
Can't stop thinking of that every time he says that.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
There we go. I'm too. Well, you came out of nowhere.
I'm okay.
Wounds. You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Too late to repent.
Goodness.
I have no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Go. That was a surprise. I did not see that coming. Okay.
Analyze the target.
Stormbringer.
Plan of action.
I'll do him. I'll fight him later. Maybe off camera.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. If they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market. Eric? Hey,
Oh.
Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place
Was
is?
Eric and then calls his name and then goes, "You brat."
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, but if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Trying to seem strong, huh?
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Let's move all away. Share the materials. Can you share the materials? To help injured people.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
About that? What?
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
What?
200 shield.
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
I don't
Zila,
think so.
that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again.
Nice.
Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Trying to handle the
It's a
situation
deal.
really well.
If you go back on your promise,
Really well.
I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Oh, is she talking about this thing? Or something similar?
Thank you. Whoever you are. You guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill.
Ooh.
Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
There we go.
That object was pretty important to you. Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
You're not
I get
wrong.
what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Oh, we got some metal plates and bandages. That's an interesting thing. Over there.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs.
I'll come back.
Why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
Oh. Where are we going?
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Too late to repent.
Oh yeah.
Enemy targets detected.
Fighting is meaningless.
Just a little something.
Probably should heal. Oh.
Timely treatment.
There we go.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Alright. I have to go up, so it would be this
The
way.
entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
Here we go. 2 waves. It's gonna be interesting.
I've no interest in conflict.
You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Too late to repent.
I need power. There we go.
Enemy targets detected.
Let's begin.
Naughty.
And boom.
I'm
The
fine.
truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Boom.
Leave it to me.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ah.
I'm okay. Commencing support.
Oof. Yeah, let's heal you.
Thanks for the support.
Fighting is meaningless.
And then
Just
just
a
heal the
little
whole
something.
party.
Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support.
I've no interest in conflict.
At least this is starting to get a little bit more difficult. Well, to a degree. Still haven't leveled up.
The combat report will be ready soon.
Yeah, we'll need a level up in the world. What did I get? Oh. Okay.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well. We made it! It's been so long,
Full swing.
but this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Rubbing alcohol probably will still be able to use.
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates?
Hmm.
Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself.
Yeah, it makes sense, makes sense.
No. No. Empty.
We're not finding anything.
How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
Hey! Great. That's a big one.
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Alright, smash it to bits. I need a fire unit, but I don't have one. Oof.
Enemy targets
The
detected.
truth of life and
Done,
death. The
huh?
sanctuary is but a
Done,
vision. Break!
I remember how to say his name.
Let's begin. Stand down. That won't stop.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Commencing sup. Ready for another?
Leave it to me.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
It's
You know
resistant.
nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ooh.
Naughty child.
Oh. There we go. We got him break.
Time for some hardship.
Time for a shot. Thanks for the support.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's begin.
And boom. Yeah, I need to get level up.
That was it?
I need equilibrium to go up. Well, it was 3 against 1.
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun. Should be all clear now.
Right,
Let's
should
poke
probably
around.
have someone with fire.
The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and
I can
bruises stored in that corner
Totally
there.
see why she would need
I
that.
just hope
because
the monster didn't get to them.
the road is
Wasn't
not
my
very great.
imagination.
Kids would get
Huh?
it.
What are you talking about?
I think they would get a little
This
bit more than
building?
just
This
cuts and
playground
bruises.
equipment? I've seen it all before.
Bronya's been here.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have
Question
been years
is-
if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess.
What if she originated?
Before that,
Right, because how old are
it's
you
a
guys?
possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Oh.
I found this.
What is this?
Roach.
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts. This must be some kid's masterpiece.
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least a replacement of sorts.
Ooh.
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just take it from you.
You sure are prissy, huh?
Take it.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. Ah,
Hooray!
yes, we found it! Great, and it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
Oh, yeah.
True. Huh? What's this?
This is
Ooh.
something from when I was a child.
I knew it.
When you were a child?
I knew
Are
it.
you sure?
When you were a child, you were here.
I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now?
Why, yeah, why are her
My
memories so blurry?
childhood memories are so
Ooh.
blurry.
This is... maybe Coquelia had to do something to me. I don't know. I suspect Coquelia did something.
No. Mother would never do that.
Are you sure
to
about
me.
that?
There's no way she would. The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen.
Oh.
I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
So,
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past.
why?
And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough.
Why?
Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. So annoying.
She's sassy.
What?
Celia is very sassy.
You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for?
She's not
Get
wrong.
to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself,
Something tells
I'm
me they're
like
gonna be good
gentle
friends.
Consolation.
Maybe
Never
that's
has
because of
anyone
what-
dared to be tough and make me
Maybe that's just because of how they are in Honkai. Even before this. But no, it's probably both now. Yeah.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem.
I hit on the head. Okay.
I can tell that you have a
Oh.
big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, Lady Bronya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
And we walk away.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Well, looks like I definitely should be in here. So, right. Some interesting thing happened, right? Bronya was here. Predictable, honestly, because Coquelia was here and adopted Bronya. And Celia was here. I figured once I heard about the orphanage from Natasha, it very much so that they were going to be somehow connected to each other. They're an orphanage, because that's just how the world goes. Anyways, yeah. That's it. Yeah, and I hope I see you all in the next video. See ya.